Hey everybody, my name is Kalle Slaap, watchmaker from the Netherlands, and a new addition to our machine park. There she is. Just got it 2 weeks ago, and it's a gear cutter. Well, we already had a gear cutter, the Kupfler. I think it's from 1939. Beautiful, stable, extremely heavy machine, but a bit more cumbersome to change all the details for cutting gears. And this one is so much easier. It looks a bit homemade, and there were only 7 produced. And we got it last week, and it looks a bit homemade, but the quality is excellent. We did some tests. We don't do gear cutting every single day, not even every single week, and maybe not even every single month. But if we do, we need machines that are easy to operate and easy to change, because we never make a huge production in the amount of gears we make. It's just 1 or 2 or 3. So we wanted a versatile machine, and that's the one. If you do gear cutting, there are only a few things that are important. The cutter is removing the space in between the teeth. So far so good. So you have to be stable, very stable, go up and down. Just like a status quo song. Always the same. Best example I can think of. Then you have to turn your gear, your blank, every single time the exact same amount of degrees. Otherwise you get a wide teeth and a smaller teeth. You don't want that. It must be every single time the exact degrees in turning. And that is where this one comes in. The two main different things about our Kupfler and this machine is the way your thing rotates. Here it got all the different teeth with an insane amount of possibilities. We got it here. Just with this single divider, we can make in an easy way the amount of degrees that this one turns. So all the teeth have the same width. With this one, slightly more cumbersome, is that it's got the same divider wheel underneath here, but you have to change it like that. And there's a worm wheel rotating, and that is making sure that this one, the amount of degrees it will rotate. But every single time you have to make a different amount of teeth, then these gears have to be changed. And you have to make all the measurements and do the calculations with amount of teeth on the wheels you need. This one is just making sure there are 19 lines. Make sure that this one is in the right line or lane. And then with a felt tip marker, just mark the points you need. And it is so versatile. It's got look at this, in and out. So the depthing, but we already made some preparations to make that a digital, because we do love our old machines, but it has to be spot on. So a digital readout is excellent and very inexpensive. Only 7 made, because then they found out it was too costly to produce. So the only thing is straight up and down. So the space in between the teeth is the same. And it has to be centered. So the cutter has to be exactly in the center of the wheel. Otherwise you get shark fins if it's slightly off. So we got well, centering microscope, it's a very simple one, but it fits in here. So we can lower it, and then we know that the cutter here, this is a fly cutter, but you can use a module cutter as well. So that is exactly in the middle of the holder, like that. And then you get real straight teeth. So up and down, rotating, and that is just about it. And the depthing, so you know the cutter is wide enough inside the blank. So the outer diameter of your wheel is spot on. The heavy motor is mounted on rubbers. And the primary drive is this, well, snare. So all the vibrations of the motor aren't in here, where the cutter is. That's why even if you went to old museums and you see the old machines driven by the old belts, maybe you've seen it, the leather belts, a huge drive line on the ceiling, and all the leather belts are driving the machines. That was excellent because the primary drive, all the vibrations, didn't go through the leather belts. So the drive was spot on and no vibrations. So lovely little machine, very sturdy, very well built. I was amazed when I got it home that it is really well built, even though, well, things like this look a bit homemade, but it is really, really functional. And well, all the holders are so easy to replicate. On the Chronoglide 102, it is so easy to make just a few of them, and then yeah, make sure that all the blanks, you can do quite some production work on this as well. So quite chuffed, new member of the family with the bells in the background. All of you enjoy your day. See ya. Bye bye.